you could get this. You could win this. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel. Tell me in the comments what is your favorite LEGO series. If you've done so already, you are already entered. Drawing will be November 30th. Well, I cleaned off the table finally. Starting to get ready for my next part out, which is going to be the 501st Battle Packs. I did save the one that I'm giving away. I actually have a bunch of them still in storage. I'm just doing 7 of them. Right, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. I got most of these on sale at Target. And then I also worked out a deal with LEGO Battle Productions where I bought all of the vehicles from the 501st Battle Pack. So none of the minifigs, but all the vehicles, the guns, all that. He sold me 10 of them, and I'm going to part them all out when I part these out. These are brand new. He took out just the minifigs, so I bought 10 of those. So we're really going to part out 17 of the walkers, 17 of the speeders, and then of course it also got all the weapons and stuff like that. Reason why I did that is these pieces have actually a pretty good part out value. Everybody wants the minifigs, don't get me wrong, but some of these other things sell out pretty well. So for me, I have the space to part out 17 of these and have these pieces in my inventory and hopefully make a little money off them. But before we do any parting out, we have some orders back. And this is actually a cool order that I did. I bought these Diagon Alleys probably about a month and a half ago. I got them for $55 each from a buyer who was looking to offload them. And I actually have one that's also unboxed. So I had 5 of them, and I was planning on actually parting these out. The problem is there's just a lot of small pieces. And I was starting to think, I was like, I don't know if I really want to do this. And so I was like, let me see if there's any interest. So I put one of these up on Bricklink for $80, which is what the average is right now. And I got a guy who messaged me, said he wanted one and didn't know if I had any more. So I told him I had 4. And he said, I'll take them all. And he goes, do you have any other seal sets? So I started to go through my personal collection, which I guess I should start showing you. And I have 2 of these. And I remember I bought this for like $20. Right now it goes for about $50. I sold it to him for $45. He took it. Look, I have a bunch of seal sets I'm going to keep because there's some cool things to it. This set here, for what I want to plan on doing later on with mocks and stuff like that, doesn't really tie in with anything I need to do. So I sold him this. So, boom, this was a nice big order to get the week going. So these are all going to be heading out the door tomorrow. So I need to go find a box and pack these. There we go, all nice and packed. I'm going to put another layer of bubble wrap on top just to make sure, and then put my card at the top, and then print the packaging label for this one, and this will go on the mail tomorrow. Use the Target box, because Target boxes are nice and sturdy, and this one actually just fit perfectly. Like, I just had to put a little air bubble packers there, and then everything else fit really nicely in there. The order is ready to go, packaged nicely, fit perfectly in that Target box. Really digging our return labels. I would just put them on the boxes if... Usually I put them on the envelopes, but I've also been putting them in the boxes. I just really like them. I think they're a nice little touch there. People see that. Especially when I'm using a box that's not mine. I don't have a box big enough, so I have to use a Target box for this one. Time to check the numbers. 181 orders. Out of the 181 orders, only 179 are actual orders. 2 of them are canceled orders. The buyer, one of them, the guy asked for an invoice and then never bought it, and then the other person put the order in and then 4 minutes later said they can't buy it right now. Look at the time. It's 11:17 p.m. I need to go to bed soon. 18 fans, 100% praise. That's out of 73 reviews. Let's check Instagram. Where are we at right now with Instagram? 143 followers. I fell behind on posting. I did post an apology video, and you guys have had some really nice comments about that. I do appreciate that, so thank you. And then, of course, the video today about the 501st. There's my ugly mug. While we're on Instagram, let's take a quick second here and check out this guy's page here, LEGO Battle Productions. This guy here, we kind of exchange purchases from each other. I buy from him, he buys from me. He does a lot of mock stuff, especially things with Clone Wars. So he's doing a mock right now. He's bought a lot of stuff for his mock from me. He hits me up and asks for pieces. I actually have to look for pieces from him. He's asked for a bunch, and I fell behind, so I haven't been able to get them to him. But check out his channel if you haven't yet. He's also got a YouTube channel. He's got some pretty cool stuff going on there as well. I also got a TikTok now. I don't have TikTok, so sorry, I won't be following him on TikTok. Let's check out YouTube. YouTube looks like we are back to 46 subscribers. Nice. Views are down, but that's also because I put less videos up. We are starting to get comments for the 501st. Remember, if you want the 501st, please make sure that you are watching or you are subscribing and watching the video. So 40 subscribers, I like that. We've had 10 over the last ones, but views are down and time's down. But that's just because I haven't been putting videos up because I got busy. So that's my fault. And the last thing I want to show you guys that I think you guys are going to laugh is since we've been expanding, I've had to start buying stuff off of eBay. And so, and when I do that, I actually take a lot of time out. I research the lots, and then I figure out what the pricing is, and then I figure out what my margins of profit are going to be. On Saturday, I had a lot in my hands that I thought I had won. I'm still learning the fact that you pretty much just put your final bid in 5 seconds before it's over, because any before bid, someone's just going to bid $1 before you. I really hate that. It stinks, but it is what it is. So I got really angry. I saw this lot, and I just threw $12.50 on it before doing any research. And I wish I did some research. And the main reason why is, so let's look over this. That Supergirl, that's a fake. The Catwoman's real. The Green Lantern's real. The Robin is a mixture of minifigs. That's not how he's supposed to look. I don't even know what that is. And then that's a Joker henchman, I'm sorry. And he's not 100% all there. That piece, I'm assuming, is an Aquaman. That's not real. That's a reverse Flash, I'm assuming. That's not real. The Penguin's got the wrong pants, and then that's a Joker with the wrong pants, and then I don't know if that Batman's real. But what could save this whole lot is that Shazam figure right there. If that ends up being an actual real Lego Shazam, that was actually from a Comic-Con fair or toy fair, and could be worth anywhere between $100 to $200. I've been looking at him on there. There are some things that show that he is real, and then there's other things that show me he's not real. I just decided I'll wait till it gets here to make that decision. He does seem to have a little bit of a longer face, but I can't tell if it's a longer face because he's got the cape, so I can't tell if it's rounded or not. That's a big clue sometimes, guys, is based off of how round the head is. So see, like if you look at the Joker, the Penguin, or even the Joker, they have a little bit more of a rounded face. Around it right here, you can't really see it that great. Where he doesn't, but you can't tell, is it because the cape is covering or not? Where these fake ones don't have as much of a round. But again, cape is covering that one. But these ones, I also could tell right off of where the pattern is by the legs. But this one could be. It's gonna just come down to when the package gets here. Is that one real or is it not? What are real things are? The color's pretty good and the things are pretty good. The only thing that might make it fake is these little dots here. On the one from Bricklink, the dots are not as defined as that, but I can't tell if that's Lego or not. So we'll find out. We're just gonna wait. It should be here in a couple days. If not, this will be a losing lot, but again, it was only $12.50. He's at least real, I think. She's definitely real, and I could piece him out. I could find the right legs. He just needs great legs. I have those lying around. I need to see what's going on with this guy here. He might just get pieced out. See what's going on with this guy, get pieced out. See if that's the right Batman or not. I think the reason why I think he's fake is those legs are not real leg pieces, but that torso might be real. We'll see when they get here. We can check it out. I've been a lot more careful now. Actually, as you can see, I take notes. I look up every set, and then I figure out the pricing and how much it is, and then I base off my max. So, for instance, this lot here, I found out I figured was worth about $63.89. The max I was going to bid was $35 because it also had like $7 shipping. So I wanted to make sure I make some money. So in this case here, I tried to make about 30 to 40%. So here's another one here. This one I'm actually going to go probably a little bit closer, get a $60, $65. I think this one's offering free shipping. So, you have to do your homework on it. This does take time, so it does kind of stink when you don't win those eBay lots, because I do put a lot of time into it. So, like, for instance, this lot here, I actually put the bid in at 20 seconds left, had the winning bid until 1 second left. And so it sinks because and again, I realized I need to put it in at the last second. But sometimes when you're putting it in, I put in $35.59, and I always try to do like a random number because somebody will always do 35 or 35.50. So I do 35.59. The previous bid was at 28 something. So, and in case you guys don't know how eBay works, if somebody puts 29 something, or to them they don't see that I put 35.59. They see that I put the next highest bid, which would have been 29.79. So even if they threw a few bucks, they wouldn't have reached me. But somehow now they're like, it just people are just sitting there waiting to just see what it sells for, and it's pretty amazing how quickly they get it. So, I mean, again, I wanted 35, I put 35.59. It sold for 36.59. I should have just thrown 38. I would have still made money, and I would have been happy. So here is that one Shazam figure. And yes, you can go, oh, Bob, the coloring's already off. I could tell the other one's fake. But you can't, because the coloring in this one's done differently because it's done in a light box, where the other one was done on a background, just a black background. So it's going to be a little different. I know this one you're going, I see the abs and all that cut out, but that's also on the other one if you zoom in closely. As I said, the only thing that's throwing me off is these little things here. I can't tell if they're supposed to be that much or not. So we'll have to wait till it gets here, and we will see. The lines on the face, the 2 dots by the eyes, are there when I looked at the other minifigs, so that's a good sign. And the eyebrows are done correctly, and the white dots are in the correct spots. So it's really going to come down to if that's real Lego or did somebody replicate that. Usually fake, I mean, yeah, most fake stuff is usually the Star Wars stuff. This would be the first time where I've seen a fake Lego that looks identical to the Lego set. When we looked at the other ones, you saw that like some of that stuff was fake because they just don't make that. Like Lego doesn't make some of those designs. Like for instance, that Supergirl with the dark blue, they don't make that design. All theirs are the light blue. The Reverse Flash doesn't have it look like that. So that's why this one would be weird. Now, granted, they tend to make ones that are more money, and to give you a heads up, this is worth a lot of money. If you have the right one, especially if you have the SDD card or the SDCC card. So this came out with Comic-Con 2012, and you can see here $299.99, $350, $450. This guy here, $530.25, actually has the card. These 3 don't have cards. Now they haven't. Not a lot of them have sold. Only one has sold, and they have 4 for sale. The one that sold for $275 in the last 6 months. Now that doesn't mean that there hasn't been more. They only do the last 6 months here, but $275. If that happens to be a real one, I'm probably gonna put it up for $100, just because I would make up my loss there and be done with it. Mine's not new. I don't have the card. I mean, maybe $125, but I'd be pushing it. It also comes down to how good that condition looks. But this also just really hinders on the fact: is it a real Shazam? And will somebody buy it without the card? That's really what it's gonna come down to. I mean, if I could prove that all the pieces are Lego, why wouldn't somebody buy it? But we'll see. Order number 2, we're packing a lot of Disney minifigs. I actually sold a lot of Disney minifigs last 2 days. I sold 3 in another order, and then here I'm selling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 2 Captain Hooks, the Peter Pan, the Aladdin, and the Ursula. I'm pretty sure these are all Series 1. I know he might be Series 2. I know Hook is Series 1 and Ursula Series 1 because I just opened these and put them on the store. I can't remember Peter Pan Series 1. I'm assuming he is because I wouldn't think they would do Hook. But then I can't remember, was Aladdin and Genie Series 1, because I know Jasmine came later on. I can't remember. But sold these all, and then they bought me out on all my orders. So there was 18 of them. Bought them all. So probably going to pack this order tomorrow, like put it on the packaging only because it is late. I'm kind of tired. We did not get to the 501st today, which kind of stinks. But we're going to get to them tomorrow, hopefully. We need to get these uploaded. And then I need to be messaging out to Lego Battle Production and see what pieces he still needs from me, and then we'll work out a deal.